Basic expressions for English conversation and writing. To shadow speaking loudly while listening. Are you ready? 181. Take off. Put on. Take off shoes in the room. Why don't you take off your shirt? 182. Take out. Take out your books. 183. Take part in. They will take part in the race. 184. The day before yesterday, the day after tomorrow, I met Jason the day before yesterday. 185. Tutu. It is too hot to walk. 186. Turn off. Why don't you turn the radio off? 187. Turn on. Turn the TV on. 188. Be used up. Oil will be used up before long. 189. What's wrong? Equal what's the matter? 190. Would like to. I would like to go to Jejudo. 191. Write to. Did you write to your father? 192. Add up to. The figures add up to 620. 620. 193. According to, you've been absent 6 times according to our records. 194. After all, we can't have everything. 195. Ahead of, the car ahead of me is black. 196. All the year round, it is warm almost all the year round. 197. A number of. Equal many. There are a number of small parks in Seoul. 198. As long as, equal while. I'll never forget it as long as I live. 199. All in tears, she was telling the story all in tears. 200. All at once, equal suddenly. All at once, it began to rain. 201. And so on, he bought coffee, sugar and so on. 202. As if. As though, he spends money as if he were a rich man. 203. A sheet of, give me a sheet of paper. 204. At the age of, she died at the age of 101. 101. 205. At a time, do one thing at a time. 206. At the rate of, local businesses are closing at the rate of 3 a year. 207. At dawn, he went fishing at dawn. 208. At least 3 students know the answer. 209. Eat up. Eat up. We've got to go out soon. Come on. Eat up your potatoes. 210. As well, he can speak Russian as well. 211. Back and forth, the boys pass the ball back and forth. 212. Because of heavy rain we put off our picnic. 213. Be fond of. She was fond of swimming. 214. Be busying. The students are busy taking tests. 215. Break into. A thief broke into the house last night. 216. Break out. The Korean War broke out in 1950. 1950. 217. Can afford to. She can afford to buy a car. 218. Cannot helping. She could not help worrying about the matter. 219. Be called to. We're called to his house for dinner. 220. Cannot to. You cannot be too diligent. 221. Check with. I checked with the hospital to find out the visit time. 222. Compare A to B, A-B. They compared the boy to a sheep. 223. Come to a stop. All traffic comes to a stop. 224. Come to. You will come to understand the meaning. 225. Count up to. They could count up to 12. 12. 226. Come true. His dream came true. 227 Come upon an idea. Suddenly she came upon an idea. 228 Depend on. Don't depend on others. 229 Die from. Some of them died from wounds. 230 Earn one's living. To earn his living, he did all kinds of work. 231 Be engaged to. I am engaged to her. 232 Except for. This book is very interesting except for some mistakes. 233 Be free to. You are free to choose anything you like. 234 Be freed from. When was Korea freed from Japan? 235 Figure out. Computers figure out our pay for us. 236. Frankly speaking, what he said is right. 237. First of all, let's eat something. 238 For oneself, you have to learn English for yourself. 239 For one things for another, for one thing I don't like math. For another it is too difficult. 240 For this purpose, I bought a computer for this purpose. 241 Get well. She will get well soon. 242 Get married. She will get married to him soon. 243 Get down on one's knees. Get down on your knees. 244 On board. It's time to get on board. 245 Get on, get off. Get on the bus 721 and get off at the third bus stop. 721. 246 Get dressed. She got dressed quickly. 247 Get rid of. Are you going to get rid of the TV sets? 248 Give in. You don't like my idea, but I will not give in. 249 Give a shot. The nurse gave me a shot. 250 Give birth to. Mrs. Adams gave birth to a baby. 251. Generally speaking, he is, generally speaking, a very kind man. 252. Graduate from. They will graduate from this middle school. 253. Guard against. He guarded the building against thieves. 254 Head for. Where are you heading for? 255 Hold by the arm. He held the boy by the arm. 256 Help oneself. Please be seated and help yourself. 257 Hit on the shoulder. A snowball hit him on the shoulder. 258. Here we are. 259. Here we are at the station. 260 Have something stolen. The man had his hat stolen. I will have my hair cut tomorrow. 261 Have got to. Equal have to. I've got to start earlier. 262 Have something to do with. His disease has something to do with this accident. 263 Have nothing to do with. His success has nothing to do with good luck. 264 In all. This hotel has 30 rooms in all. 30. 265 In need. When I was in need, he helped me. 266 In the future, she will become a great pianist in the future. 267 In a hurry, he was in a hurry to go home. 268 In common, he and I have nothing in common. 269 In vain, she tried to save the boy, but in vain. 270 In danger, freedom is in danger when some people abuse their freedom. 271 In lane, you have to wait in line at the station. 272 In this way, I'm going to help you in this way. 273. Instead of playing soccer, I went swimming. 274 In order to I studied very hard in order to pass the exam. 275 In search of, the birds flew in search of food. 276 In the beginning, nobody knew he was mad. 277 In great astonishment, he listened to my story in great astonishment. 278 In the course of, he's seen many changes in the course of his long life. 279 In other words, he is a little foolish. 280 In some ways he is friendly. 281 In less than a minute, he grew into a giant. 282 If necessary, I'll go with you if necessary. 283 I bet it will rain tonight. 284 I am certain that he will arrive soon. 285 It seems that they are happy. 286 Do just as I do. 287 Jump over. The horse jumped over the fence. 288 Keep on running. The boy kept on running. 289 Keep A from ing. A bad cold kept him from going out. 290 Line up. Stand in a line. We must line up to buy the ticket. 291 Later on, you will find it true later on. 292 Lie awake. This noise made me lie awake that night. 293 Look in the eyes. He looked her in the eyes. 294 Look over. Will you look over my paper? 295 Make a deal. We'll make a deal with you. 296 Make a phone call. Mr. Brown makes a phone call to his Korean friend. 297 Make an appointment with. I made an appointment with Tom at 5. 298 Make yourself at home. 299 Make sure you have enough gas before a long trip. 300 Be made of. The bridge is made of stone. 301 Be made up of. The baseball team is made up of 9 boys. 9. 302 Now that since. Now that she has got well, she can go with us. 303 Neither A nor B. A-B. I can neither skate nor ski. 304 Never have to. You never have to worry about it. 305 Nothing but. We saw nothing but white clouds in the sky. 306 Or so. I'll wait for an hour or so. 307 Or more. We ate 10 or more apples. 10. 308 On earth. What on earth is the matter? 309 On the other hand, I like math. On the other hand, Jason likes English. 310 Of itself, the door opened of itself. 311 One after another, he read one letter after another carefully. 312 Other than. Except. Other than Seoul, Busan is the largest city in Korea. 313 O A to B, AB. I owe my success to my mother. 314 Play a trick on. No one could play a trick on him. 315 Pay off. He will pay off his debt this year. 316 Pay attention to. Please pay attention to what I say. 317 Be patient with. He is patient with others. 318 Play a joke on. Don't play a joke on him. 319 There are plenty of things in this shopping center. 320 Point of view, you can understand it from another point of view. 321 Put on. You always try to put me on. 322 Put away. Put away this chair. 323 Run out of. The car ran out of gas. 324 Run into. The car went out of control and ran into a tree. Guess who I ran into today? 325 Remind A of B. A.B. The man reminded me of my dead father. 326. Right now, go and see right now. 327. So that can, get up early so that you can see the sun rise. 328. So that may, study hard so that you may succeed. 329. So that. I'm so tired that I cannot study tonight. 330. Such that. He is such a good boy that everybody likes him. 331. Such as, we saw several animals such as bears, lions and elephants. 332 Set out. The bus set out a minute ago. They set out on the last stage of their journey. 333 Set up. Please set up the paintings against the wall. 334 Be supposed to. I am supposed to meet him at 6. 6. 335. Someday I will help you. 336 Slow down. I slow down when the light is yellow. 337 Show up. We invited him to the party, but he didn't show up. 338. Speak well of. Do not speak well of yourself. 339 Side by side, there were two children ahead, walking side by side. 340 Shut out. He asked me to shut them out. 341 Show around. Jane wants to show me around. 342 So far, I have gotten one letter from him so far. 343 Take a swim. Let's take a swim. 344 Take off. The plane took off an hour ago. 345 Take back. She went out to take back her dress. 346 Take it easy. I advise you to take it easy for 3 days at home. 3. 347 Thanks to her, I like growing flowers very much. 348 Be thankful to. They were thankful to God for the new land. 349. Throw up. Equal vomit. He threw up a couple of times. 350 To one's surprise, to my surprise, the box was empty. 351 Upside down, the planes were printed upside down. 352 Upon upon getting out, he went to the park. 353 Used to. He used to be a brave soldier. 354. It's up to you. 355 With interest, he listened to her story with interest. 356. Write down. Please write down these words. 357 Be well known for. Hawaii is well known for its hula dances. 358 Work out. Scientists are working out problems. 359. Worry about. Don't worry about it. 360 Have the wrong number. You have the wrong number. The end. You did a wonderful job. I hope you do it again and again. Thanks. Great day.